In the name of Allah, the most merciful, we start our class. Hello, welcome everyone to our beautiful English class. Subject today is what's wrong, super goal, writing, and project. Let's start with the warm-up question, everybody. The question is, what do you know about heat exhaustion? What do you know about heat exhaustion? Want you to think about the answer, please. Now, read about heat exhaustion. Have a class discussion. What are the symptoms? Symptoms mean things that will happen to you if you have this disease. For example, if you have a runny nose, you got flu. Okay, for example, things that happen to you if these things like runny nose, you have this disease or this illness. Okay? Are there any other symptoms? Do you agree with the advice? Do you know or do you have any other advice? Do you feel dizzy and weak? Are you sweating a lot? Do your muscle ache? Have a pain in your muscle? Do you feel like vomiting? Something want to throw up, okay, vomiting. Okay, when you spend too many hours in the hot sun, you can suffer from heat exhaustion. For relief, follow this advice. First advice, everybody. You should get out of the sun. Find a cool or air-conditioned place. Take a cool shower or bath. You can also spray cool water on your skin. You should drink plenty of water, but don't drink quickly. You should drink small amounts slowly. You should rest, lie down, and put your feet up. This prevents shock or fainting. If the symptoms continue, you should see a doctor. You should see a doctor. Okay, everybody, writing corner, very important information. Number one, bullet points, like this one. Okay, very important, everybody. Help make a list clear and simple to read. Okay, this one, help to make a list clear and simple to read. For example, when there is list of ingredients in a recipe or a list of symptoms for an illness, like the one we read before. Okay? Number two, when there is a list of instructions or steps to follow in a certain order, it's better to use numbers and not bullet points. Bullet points, okay, for list, for ingredients or recipe, okay? But in instructional steps, like one in the recipe, put the egg in the bowl, for example. Number two, pour the water, okay? 3, 4, 5, okay? These are steps or instruction in a certain order, okay? Put numbers, don't put bullet points. Number three, with short phrases or words, don't use punctuation after each bullet point, like comma, dot, okay, exclamation mark. When there is a complete sentence or sentences, use the correct punctuation, okay? Got it? Now, what are some common symptoms of the flu? Write them in the chart. How can you relieve the symptoms? Write notes in the advice column. You have the symptom and the advice. For example, notes, just notes, everybody. You have flu, fever, For example, muscle aches, runny nose. Advice, for example, if you have aches in your muscle, take a rest or have some rest. If you have a fever, have a shower, right shower, for example. Okay, so I want you to write the symptom and the advice for each one. It's time to write. What should you do when you have the flu? Write about it. Use your notes from the charts and other ideas from this unit. Use bullet points. Don't forget a clear list for the symptoms or the advice. So you start with what should you do when you have the flu? Then bullet points. You should have a rest. For example, you should have warm tea with honey and lemon. Okay? Want you to write the bullet points clear in a list. Okay? It's project. Your project is to research home remedies like medicine or treatment for common illnesses. Present your remedies to the class and discuss them. Okay? Very, very useful project. Please try to do it. And then today we read about heat exhaustion and the symptoms. To feel dizzy and weak, sweating a lot, muscle ache, vomiting, bullet points. Don't forget that. The advice to get out of the sun, find a cool or air-conditioned place, drink plenty of water, but don't drink quickly. Rest, lie down, and put your feet up. Okay? That's what we read. Now you have to start writing, everybody. Hope you have a nice and good class. See you next one.